Welcome to the first and final season of Beav's Buddy. I am your host, the Beav, also known as my biological name, Tyler Hansen. We welcome our second guest, an 8th year junior out of Hopkins, Minnesota and Waterloo, Iowa. Number 22, Tim Shannon. Tim, thanks for being here.
Hey, Beav. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, pleasure. NCAA athletes are known for going pro in something other than their sports. What are your professional aspirations after baseball?
Sure, I like to call myself 99%er. If you remember those commercials, I'm going to be one of the 99% that goes pro in something other than sports. And my goal is to be an attorney, so I'm applying to law schools.
What schools have you been applying to so far?
Well, you know, I'd love to be a Golden Gopher, so I'm hoping to stay right here. And I don't really want to say the other schools I've applied to on camera, so we'll leave it at that.
We don't want to mention those other schools. Awesome. Tim, knowing that you strive to be a man of law and order, is there anything that you've done in your past that can cross the line and would be considered unlawful?
Tyler, I'd like to plead the fifth on this question, please.
Okay. Well, we'll go to the next question there. Okay, Tim. Hopefully something you'll have to have an answer to here. You have gone through a major transformation in your baseball game. Tell us what that change is and why you did it.
Yeah, so I've decided this year in my 8th and final season of collegiate baseball that I'd like to change my arm slot a little bit. A lot of it is for performance reasons. Part of it is for style reasons. You know, some of my favorite players like to sling it from the side, as I like to say, so I'm pursuing that option here.
What have been the biggest challenges to go through by changing an arm slot?
You know, it's a big feel thing. You kind of have to reinvent the wheel, as I like to say, but a big challenge is, again, back to the style points thing, kind of try to look cool. You try to, you know, throw the hitters off a little bit, get a little funky on them, so that's been a challenge as well.
We're sure going to be utilized a lot this upcoming spring with that funky arm angle, thrown from down here. All right, on another note, Tim, you're a big fan of costumes. What was your favorite Halloween costume that you've ever worn?
I'd say my favorite Halloween costume would be back in the fall of 2004. Martha Shannon, my lovely mother, made me a donut costume. So it was a giant stuffed padded circle, and it had some shoulder straps, kind of fit on the whole body, and I walked around and I was a glazed donut. The only issue was it was kind of heavy, so I did a lot of complaining that night with my parents when we were trick-or-treating. I didn't want to have to carry around my donut costume, but it was a smash hit at Eisenhower Elementary School.
Do you still have the costume, so can you wear it upcoming years, or is it a one and done?
Unfortunately, it was a homemade costume, and it has been misplaced. So I'm not sure where the glazed donut costume is, but if it was still around, you better believe I would still be wearing that thing.
Maybe your dog Moose ate the costume, because he thought it was a pretty tasty donut.
He is quite the fan of donuts, absolutely.
Awesome. That's pretty sweet. Well, that's all we have here today, Tim. Thank you for joining me on this nice afternoon. Best of luck this upcoming spring.
Thanks, Beav.
From all of here at Beav's Buddies, I am the Beav. You stay cozy, America.